So my name is Vijay Balan. I look after the Asia emerging countries, the enterprise business for HP. Uh, Basically, I'm the managing director for the region, which covers about 11 countries, including Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia. Further down, it's East Timor, Brunei, Sri Lanka, Maldives, and we have a few. So it's all the few countries around the Indian subcontinent. This is probably my 21st or 22nd year in IT. Been with HP for about 13 years. Prior to this, I used to run the services group within the region covering Asia Pacific and Japan. And I've been on this for the last 4.5 months into the job. So been in IT all the while. Have done multiple roles, whether it's sales, running a business, technology in terms of putting solutions together, rolling out large projects across multiple geographies, and we've had some fun. So again, I'll probably start with Pakistan, which is definitely close to my heart. What I see now is a lot of positive change in the direction both, and a lot of potential which I see in the businesses moving forward. So I can see some of the latest and greatest technologies which are being used across the globe, whether it's the cloud or if you talk about big data, mobility. There is a lot of interest among the customers and companies in Pakistan. So this is positive because obviously we are driving solutions which are going to save money for the customer, at the same time increase efficiency, and it's good to know that some of this is actually being seen as the next step for technology in this part of the world. If you look at the region, you have a mix. You obviously have countries which are relatively advanced, then you have countries which are completely backward. You talk about Myanmar, that is a huge growth potential for HP. And as of now, if you look at the country, they're just coming out, they're opening up the markets, they're coming in with a few telco licenses. Whereas if you look at Pakistan or even Nepal, or even Sri Lanka for that matter, the telcos are well established, the banking framework is very much there. And so the point I'm trying to make is you have a mix in the region, but generally it is very buoyant, it is very bullish. Definitely there is a slowdown. Customers, if you look at the CIOs in a lot of companies, their budgets are not increasing. So what they have to do is saying, they're going to shrink your budget. Some budgets are getting shrunk because they're basically saying your budget's cut, you go to work with a lower pot of money. Now, what is this caused is actually an increase in the way people want to adopt newer technologies, where they're looking at innovation, they're looking at creative ways of making the whole process more efficient and simpler, which means they are more open to exploring and investing in newer technologies. So this has actually become a stimulus of growth, and that's my view of the whole situation. We probably have the largest spectrum of solutions and products ranging from the consumer to the enterprise. We have right from the small devices which people can carry, the handheld devices, to PCs, to printers, right up to the most powerful servers, storage and networking solutions that you can find in the market today. Yes, obviously we have our competition, where if you look at certain product segments, we would have the usual suspects. But in terms of end-to-end, I think we are probably the largest IT company with such a spectrum across the globe. R&D in HP, or research and development, is a major area where we spend a lot of money globally to make sure that we are keeping abreast and we have the latest and greatest technologies being built. So this is like HP's fundamental principle of being the leader in IT in terms of making sure that our customers are getting the best. Now, as we do this, there are certain large areas which HP is focusing on, and what we could possibly term as our big bets, which is around cloud. So that is an area where we are focused on, and we are probably the market leader when it comes to the infrastructure that is being used to run cloud services, whether it's private, public or hybrid. So that's a major area of focus. The second being big data, where we are coming up with very advanced solutions on handling unstructured data, which can increase the turnaround time for businesses to react when certain products or services are being launched. And this whole area is kind of really growing for us. The third area is mobility, where today multiple devices have come in where it's become very easy for an end user or an individual to be anywhere and still be connected to both their personal and their professional applications. So this is an area where HP is also spending a lot of R&D money, and we are working with a lot of customers in this space. And of course, across all these areas, you talk about technologies around security, which has become paramount, especially in today's context. And that's another key focus area for us. Now, while this is trending, you obviously have a series of products, whether it's on the servers or the storage or the networks, which need to be at the same time in sync with the solution. So we probably have the best stack of a total package when it comes to a customer in any of the verticals, whether it's financials or it's telcos or it's in the SMB or the small and medium businesses. I think that's where HP stands today. I've taken on this assignment, and it is exciting. So I look at the region. I see a lot of potential. I see a lot of areas where the businesses as well as the government is making very strong inroads into adopting technology, and we are definitely there to make sure that HP's learning and best practices across the globe will be brought and shared with the customers in Pakistan. So I'm very optimistic and looking forward to working with the team here.